Hello guys, I'm Saku and today is a very special video because it is my first ever sponsored video. So today I will be reviewing the Woomer 72 colored pencils. I am very excited to do this, so let's get opening it up. Okay, it's off. These sides have become very messy now, so I'm just gonna cut those off. It's really nice that it comes with a spreadsheet because it's annoying when you have to like make your own, because it can get very like hard to keep it looking neat. But when it comes with one of these, it makes it a lot easier to make it look nice and understand where things are. And also, you know, I'll normally do it in my sketchbook if it doesn't come with one of these. And then if I'm not drawing in my sketchbook and I'm drawing somewhere else, it makes it a lot more difficult when trying to get the colors so I can see where they are. Okay, so now I'm gonna open the actual pencils, which look very nice. These look very fun to use. I'm excited. So yeah, it's a hinge instead of like one where you just take it off like a lid, which I don't think is the best decision because it's not amazing for space, but it's still very nice. I like the color of it, like the bright orange makes it very easy to see. But I think I'm just gonna move this around a little bit, so I'll have these guys right here and these guys right here, so then I can just do this. And now I'll start with the swatches. Before actually with the swatches, I just want to look at the colored pencils. I really like how they feel nice and thick, because some colored pencils can be a little thinner, but these ones feel like nice and sturdy and thick and nice good lead to it, and they're just really pretty looking. So I'm excited to try them. Hi guys, voiceover Saku here, and I am really enjoying using these colored pencils so far, but I'm not really going to be talking about them much in this part because I actually have a lot of good things I want to say about them, and I was originally going to record it right here in this section, but ended up not having enough time to talk about it in this little area, so I'll be talking about them more a little bit later in the video. But I had a lot of fun doing this video and recording it, and I'm really hoping you guys will be able to enjoy it as much as I had fun with making it. First page done. Okay, so the swatches are done. The pencils themselves, I'm not very experienced with using different types of colored pencils. I haven't had access to use many, but these have felt very nice and smooth. With some other ones that I've used before, they can feel a little bit more scratchy and harder to like consistently get down, but these ones felt very easy to use. Something I noticed while I was doing this is it has a little guide to the light fastness that's right here, which is nice because each pencil on the pencil has this little spot right here where it rates the light fastness, and you can use the little chart to help you with that. Something I noticed is when I was using them and I would try to read some of the names to make sure I wasn't going out of order when I'm swatching the colored pencils, it was a little bit hard to read the colors because of the gold. And I did accidentally mix up Swap and 2, but they look very similar, so it's fine. Some of them were a little like similar, like these two are very similar, and some of the colors are just like really, really light, like this Caribbean Sea. You can barely see it on there, like it's there, but I feel like it could have just a little bit more to it because you can always just press lighter. But besides that, so far these seem pretty good. Now to get into the actual illustration. Okay, so I changed the layout a little bit so it'd be easier to actually watch me draw. My my colored pencils are over here, but now I'll get to the actual drawing. Hi guys, so the character I'm going to be drawing in this section is Oikawa from Haikyuu. Wow, again, talking about Haikyuu in a video that isn't a Haikyuu video, but I've been watching and reading a lot recently, and Oikawa is one of my favorite characters, so I did want to draw him. It was a very fun drawing to make, because like, I feel like I don't draw him that much, and I drew him in his school uniform with his glasses on, because we love him in his school uniform with his glasses on. It's awesome. He's just such a funny character, and I had a lot of fun making the drawing, so it was great. Okay, the sketch is done, and now I'm going to be moving to back to the other layer of colored pencils so I can get my skin tones. I'm a little nervous because I don't really do just colored pencil drawings by themselves, and it's not my first time, but I'm nervous but like excited, you know? I'm really hoping I don't mess up the sketch because so far I'm really liking it, but I hope this turns out well. Hi, so it's finally time to talk about the colored pencils. I'm really happy that I got the opportunity to try these colored pencils out, and so far with the few drawings I've done, they've been really, really awesome. Normally when I talk about art supplies, I'll talk about them just a little bit in the actual video, and then talk about them more when I go and record this section with the voiceover, because then I'll do some more drawings and kind of get a feel for them to understand more about them. And these ones have been doing amazing. Like these pencils, I've loved using them so much, and they've actually shocked me so much how well they work and how amazing they are. Something that really surprised me was how well they layered on top of each other. A lot of times when I used colored pencils before, the layers are only like 2 or 3 before they stop kind of working on layering with each other. But with these, I just kept layering and layering, and it never really stopped, which was really great. And another thing that I really loved about them is how vibrant they were. Because with a lot of other colored pencils I've used, it was really hard to get them to be vibrant and bright, and they'd still be kind of semi-transparent or just not look very full and colorful. But these ones, I barely had to put much pressure on them, and they'd come out really bright and pretty, which was something that was really satisfying to see about them, and just made me really happy about that. Another thing I really liked was how well they blend together. Because I'd be blending on some parts with shadows or on the cardigan and all of the different parts of it, and it just blended so nice and like well with each other. It made me really happy. They have been amazing so far. I guess the only thing I could say that's bad so far, and it's not even really that bad, is just a little bit of smudging, which it can be dealt with. It can be covered up, and you know, there's ways to go around it, but everything else about these colored pencils has just been so phenomenal. It's making me really happy. And even though I haven't used many colored pencils before, I can highly recommend these. And if you're looking into getting new colored pencils and might want to get these colored pencils, Woomer is offering a 10% discount for anyone who wants them. There is the discount code in my description if you want to go check that out. I will also have Woomer linked down there. And yeah, I just really would have to recommend them, even though I haven't used many other colored pencils, because these, I've just had so much fun using them, and they've been such a blast to use in so many different ways. When I went and used these colored pencils with mixed media, which I love doing mixed media, so I had to try them out using other things as well. I had so much fun doing it. They worked so well with all the other mediums I used, which I tried them out with a little bit of watercolor, with just regular pencils. I tried them out with alcohol markers and paint markers and pens, and they've so far worked just so well with everything I've used them on, which is just really nice to have that happen as someone who really does like to do mixed media. And just overall, pretty much everything I've done with these colored pencils I've really enjoyed. And yeah, I love these so far. This week I've been pretty busy with studying and just doing finals, since it is my finals week. I feel bad, I haven't been posting much lately with my YouTube shorts, but if I'm gonna be honest, I actually haven't been drawing as much recently, and I'm hoping I'll be able to draw more in the summer, since that is coming up. I'll have a lot more time, and I'm looking forward to trying to record more and draw more during the summer, and I'm hoping I can make longer videos as well, like more frequently throughout the summer. I really do enjoy making them, and I find editing such like a relaxing process to do. Maybe it's just because it's an art video and I'm not doing any like crazy editing, but I find it's very, very relaxing, and it's just one of my favorite things to do at this point. So I definitely want to keep making more videos, and I'll try to post more in the summer. So I hope you guys be able to see that. Something I've been wondering is if you guys have just been enjoying my longer form videos, because I'm always trying to improve them and always trying to make them more enjoyable, but I feel like I've been really satisfied with how I've been doing with this video and the last video I posted, and I just want to know if you guys are enjoying how they're like formatted and everything kind of about them. And if there's any suggestions that you have, please leave them below in the comments. And overall, I'll take any feedback for my videos, because I always want to make them better, and I have fun trying to make them the best I can make them for you guys. As I said earlier, I haven't been drawing as much recently, and it's not because it's like art block or lack of motivation or anything, but it's because I've actually been spending a lot of time writing and reading. I've been having a lot of fun with writing stories and reading Hunger Games, rereading Hunger Games. It's one of my favorite series like ever. I love Hunger Games. But it's just been something I've been doing a lot more recently instead of drawing. And of course, like, I still draw when I want to and I feel like it, but it's not even just drawing that I haven't been doing recently. My favorite video game is Genshin Impact, and I've barely been logging onto that recently, and I watched a lot of anime, and I've barely been watching anime recently too because of how much I've been reading and writing, so it's kind of insane. But yeah, it's nice sometimes just to take a break from drawing, even if I feel like if I don't have art block, because it will help me get into very like creative mode when I want to be drawing a lot more next, because it's not like I will have been exhausting myself by forcing myself to draw a bunch when I just didn't feel like it. And I think that's something that everyone should be able to do every once in a while, even if you still love the thing. If you don't feel like doing it, you shouldn't force yourself to do it. And it's been really nice just taking a little break. And I'm gonna keep drawing. I will, I promise. I'm just taking a little bit of a break from doing as much drawing as I normally do. So I have pretty much wrapped up everything that I have to say for now. I will be talking a little bit at the end of the video of my in real time of making this final review on it. And I think for the rest of the video, it'll probably just be the time lapse of me drawing this. And I hope you're able to enjoy the rest of it. There's not much left, but yeah, bye! Okay, I think I finished the drawing. I'm very proud with how this came out because I feel like I was able to use a lot of colors in this drawing. I think, even though I've never really done colored pencil drawings before that much, it came out very nicely and just looks pretty good for, one, me having a little bit of art block right now, and two, just not using them that much. I really definitely like how these feel. I went and I tried using one of my other colored pencils that I have, and they just felt a lot more scratchy compared to how smooth and nice these feel. Something really that surprised me with these is how well they layered on top of each other. In my past experiences with colored pencils, a lot of the times where I try to layer them, after one or two layers, it would just stop working. The colors just wouldn't go on top of each other anymore. With this, I could just keep layering and it worked. It was really nice. Unless you were trying to put a super light shade on a dark color, it was working, and it's insane how nice it was. I was very pleasantly surprised with how amazing these were. So I definitely highly recommend it, and I can do a little close-up real quick. Here it is. I really like the way colored pencils have with the texture. It makes it really fun, and I think it came out really good with this. I used just a little bit of paint marker for the white, but besides that, purely colored pencil. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!